One of the most life-changing decisions I made 10 years ago, which also made raving 100 times better, was deciding to master the hula hoop. What sparked this desire wasn't even because of a festival or an event I attended. It happened during a stressful and monotonous time in my life. I was dealing with a taxing work environment, distance from friends, very young and unsure about the future. One day, some hula hooping videos popped up on my YouTube. I fell down a rabbit hole, instantly hypnotized by these people getting lost in the flow, spinning around in plastic circles, something I fondly remember enjoying as a child. It then occurred to me that I could actually get good at this. I remembered seeing girls walking around with hoops at Beyond Wonderland, but never thought much of it. Then, when I finally witnessed all the ways a simple object could be manipulated and maneuvered, it seriously blew my mind. This new hobby was something I desperately needed at the time. An escape, a release, but something that was in my control and challenging, yet beneficial for my health and well-being. A new pastime where I didn't need to go anywhere special or consume mindlessly. I could practice on my own and when I wanted to. Since this was at the end of 2014, I made it my New Year's resolution to be skillful with a hula hoop or two. It was seriously such a pivotal awakening for me. I mean, why wouldn't I want to achieve better coordination, more self-confidence, and another form of expressing myself? During this era, there were physical and mental roadblocks that kept me from going to raves as much as I desperately wanted to. However, this goal I set gave me the aspiration to do something out of the ordinary while still feeling connected to the plur community. Each day, I would pick up my hoop and drill a new move I watched from tutorials. No matter how many times it fell, I kept trying repeatedly until it stuck. As I became more comfortable with the hoop, it became faster to grasp new techniques. Practicing was an obsession and something to look forward to when I was finally off the clock. I felt so empowered that I posted my progress almost daily on Instagram, before stories, when videos could only be 15 seconds long, the perfect amount of time to incorporate a new trick into my feed. This routine became a ritual. Get off work, find a quiet hooping spot, play music from my mini JBL speaker, practice a few new moves, and hit record. It was the best part of my day. Over the next few months, I would experiment with different hoop sizes, diameters, and materials to figure out what felt right for my flow. At that point, things came naturally and I could just dance without overthinking it. It wasn't long before my ambitious curiosity would take over again and I began dabbling with other flow toys. From bit whips to silk poi, levy wand, staff, and boogang. I would practice with these other props from time to time, but the hoops just kept calling my name. A few years passed and my flow routine would go from a weekly occurrence to a monthly or even a seasonal one. Many changes were happening in my life, seemingly for the better, and my hoop journey had come full circle. When I started, I intended to get good enough to flow at an EDM festival, and the opportunity finally came. EDC Las Vegas was my first big event after almost 5 years, and bringing my hoop along for the ride made it an unforgettable experience. Not only did I feel at home under the electric sky, but I was in my element. Being able to flow in a space like this just adds more dimension to the raving experience. It brings life to the dance floor, takes the focus away from the stage, and forces you to be present in your body. Nowadays, I can't imagine not bringing a flow prop to a fest for at least one of the days, or else I'd wish I had. It's been a great way to feel more in tune with the music, have friendly interactions with people in the crowd, and be proud of the hours and effort spent towards learning something new. I highly encourage everyone to take some time and learn a flow proper dance style, not just to show off at events, but to challenge yourself and keep the dance floor alive. It can help you feel more present in your body, be more spatially aware, and motivate you to nail some new moves before your next event. Finding your flow can happen no matter where we are when we strive to become our best versions. Thank you so much for letting me share my hoop journey with you. If you want me to break down all the types of flow props and dance styles in another video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, I'm Ellie and this is Post-Rave Clarity, unpacking the truths and transformations we discover on the dance floor. Don't forget to keep on spreading plur and I'll see you in the next one.